Look at this. Really, look at it. This isn't just a 99-cent tool. It is the captured essence of a 1.5 million year old obsession. This was the iPhone of the year 100,000 BC. We didn't change this design for 1,000 years. We didn't change it for 10,000. We used it for 1,000,000 years. 50,000 generations of your grandfathers woke up, hunted, and used this exact same edge. There was no new model, no update. For 99% of our history, the flipbook didn't move. We weren't slow, we were just waiting. Waiting for a way to stop our ideas from dying when we did. Stability was our first and most successful technology. But then, in the final heartbeat of our history, we stopped just surviving the world and started re-engineering it. 1712, the Newcomen engine, then Watt. For the first time, power didn't come from a muscle, it came from an idea. And the blink had officially begun. For 2 million years, we were scavengers of the horizon. We followed the calories. But 10,000 years ago, we stopped chasing the world and started rewriting it. We looked at a grain of wheat and saw a machine, a biological algorithm that turned soil and sun into survival. We didn't just plant a seed, we installed an anchor. This was the birth of the stack. By staying in one place, we could finally afford to specialize. The seed gave us the surplus time to think about the next layer: fire. Fire wasn't new. We'd used it for 1,000,000 years to keep the night at bay. But agriculture gave us something we never had before: a surplus of attention. We stopped just feeding the fire. We started engineering it. We learned to trap the heat, to focus it, to turn a campfire into a chemical reactor. By mastering the furnace, we mastered the earth itself. We reached into the stone and pulled out metal. The stone axe was a found tool. The bronze blade was a manufactured one. The same furnace that gave us metal gave us something even more transformative: glass. We took the sand beneath our feet and turned it into a window. We didn't just look through it, we engineered it. We learned to bend light. For the first time, the human eye wasn't the limit of our vision. With the lens, the stack achieved a dual miracle. It went macro and micro. We didn't just look at the sky, we mapped it. We saw that the stars were not lights, but worlds. We saw that a drop of water was an ocean of life. For the first time, the human eye was no longer the limit of our vision. We were no longer just residents of the earth. We had become the observers of the universe. By mastering the lens, we learned to see the distant and the minute. But there was still a ghost in the machine, a force we could feel in the lightning, but couldn't yet hold in our hands. Then came the coil. This wasn't just wire, it was a trap for the invisible. We realized that by spinning copper through a field, we could conjure the electron. We stopped burning wood and started harvesting the very fabric of reality. All of it: the edge of the axe, the logic of the seed, the heat of the furnace, and the precision of the lens, it all converged here. The stack is finally complete. We have spent 100,000 years outsourcing our survival, our sight, and now our very cognition to the material world. We are no longer just inhabitants of the Earth. We are its programmers. The blink is over. The era of the integrated mind has begun. But as we stand here, at the peak of this 100,000-year climb, we have to ask ourselves, when the tool and the thinker finally become one, what happens to the human?